Woo! All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of not Game of Santos, not Starcross, or anything else like you've ever seen before. Tonight's episode is part 2 of A Familiar Problem, where we have our lovely DM, whomst you will see over there in chat. Dreamy Kind of Day did this with a bunch of friends that we have made from across the Twitchverse. Tonight is something new. Aaron live streaming his OnlyFans. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, that was the extent of that. Give me my money. Give me my money. All right. In other news, thank you for everybody who played. Can't wait for everybody. Can't wait for everybody to see the fun and excitement that they've had. I've heard nothing but good things. This will be my first time watching, and I am super excited to see what they have done to themselves and the universe, because that is what we do. Wow, Vix, look at you, 669 points. Nice. I think maybe it's like nice because there's like an extra 6 in there. I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Ratty, for the extra little love there. Love it, love it, love it. I think we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. We don't have much in the way of announcements. This coming Tuesday, we'll have our next episode of Game of Santos, which left off at some very interesting and entertaining points. But otherwise, I think that about covers it for right now until we see you at the end of this episode. So hope you brought your snacks, your catnip. I have some pizza and a root beer ready. So without any further ado, bring in everybody, bring in the clowns. Here goes tonight's episode of A Familiar Problem. Where is the right button? Here we go.
Oh, Zoom told me.
Yeah. I love that. It's like, leave meeting. Yeah.
I can't. No.
No.
Welcome, everyone, to A Familiar Problem, Biscuits Angels. As you will see with me are Mr. Biscuit and the Angels. Because this is pre-recorded, we're going to put announcements in chat. Look at the upcoming projects in chat. Announcements. First, I want to say some big thank yous. I want to thank the incredible Vix for all of our character art. It is amazing. And I also want to thank Aaron for tech directing for us. He is taking this recorded stream, which is going to be flawless in tech, and streaming it for us. So good luck, Aaron. I am your humble GM, Dreamy. You can find me here on Nights of Silver Moon, causing chaos and forcing people to RP with me. And we're going to go around and everyone is going to introduce themselves, where we can find you, what other projects you've got going on. Let's start with the titular Mr. Biscuit.
Oh boy. I am Ben, or June, as some people know me. I'm an actor, singer, director, and currently fishmonger. And you can find me over on Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. And I'm going to be doing a bunch of different one-shots over the next 2 months, as I have just been named program coordinator while James is doing Kinky Boots. So come see us on Wednesdays.
Hannah.
My name is Hannah Minshew. I'm also an actor and a voiceover artist. And then I also stream with Bards of New York and Legends of Alos. So you can find me over there. And I'm really excited to be here.
Ari.
Yeah, I'm Ari. and I play Maggot, and I am on all the streams, but you can't find me. So. It's too bad. Yeah.
Vix.
Hi, I'm Vix. I'm playing Boop today, a fairy dragon. You can find me over on Top Down Tabletop, where we stream on Saturday evenings, and I do art streams over there as well on Mondays. Usually, right now I'm taking a bit of a break, but I will be back there soon. Maybe by the time you see this, I don't know.
And Iskra.
Hey gang, I am Iskra. I play Iskra Danik here on Knights of Silver Moon, one of two very watery monks in our Game of Santos Tuesday game. Super excited to be able to play Familiar Problem, since the last time when I was just a viewer, it looked like an adorable blast. So yeah.
All right. For a quick overview, this is not D&D. This is a one-shot written by Marisha Ray of Critical Role and Grant Howitt, who has done Honey Heist and Trash Pandas and some other one-shots. So how it works is it is a D10 system. Each of our familiars have 4 stats: clever, fierce, sly, and quick. Clever is talk to people and understand their strange culture. Fierce is bite, scratch, scare, and make loud noises. Sly is hide, lie, sneak, disguise, and trick. And quick is climb, dodge, outrun, and spot. So you don't have to worry about that. I will tell you what to call, or I will call for what to roll if you want to do something. There are fun objects that can grant benefits around, so ask and take things, and generally just have fun and cause chaos. All right, gang, are you ready? Oh, also for the viewers, each familiar has 3 spells that they've pre-rolled for that they can use once before it disappears from their inventory. So we'll see what kind of chaos they can come up with their pocket magic. All right, to begin. A portal of swirling purple magic opens up in a dense green forest, and a figure steps through before the portal closes with a faint pop. Mr. Biscuit, if you would describe what everyone sees as you step through the portal.
Currently, I am in the shape of a Norwegian forest cat. Large, fluffy, orange. Everyone's problem. I have very thin green eyes that stare at everything with impunity. This is my home. And God damn you if you make a mess of it.
As you look around, you realize something happened when you portaled away from Atet. While this is your beloved high forest, you're a considerable ways away from the Oak Shadow estate. The fur on your back stands on end as you know that something is very, very wrong. Mr. Biscuit, would you please make a clever roll?
10.
10. You hear rustling in the tree to your left. You look and spot 1, 2, and then you hear rustling to your right. 2 more, all very distinctly fey creatures, are making their way towards you.
Wonderful. More guests.
As these 4 figures approach, let's start with Maggot. Would you please describe yourself?
Yes, I am a bird. I can't fly, but that's okay. Well, I'm a bird and I can't fly, but that's okay. I already said that. I'm sorry. This is very new for me. I don't usually present myself. I'm green, and as you can see, my feathers are very fluffy and nice. I cleaned myself today.
Enchanted.
And Maggot is a kakapo. The fat green bird. Well, little.
Her Royal Majesty, would you please describe yourself next?
Oh,
Okay, well, you see before you, basically a weasel, if a weasel and rainbow fish had a baby. So I've got lots of colorful fur, and I've got this tiny jean jacket that my player character made for me. And every time I help them win, I get a little button, but I only have two, and then one for when they made me the green jacket. So, usually my player just forgets that I can help him. So I only have a couple pins.
Boop.
All right.
Would you describe yourself next?
You see a very colorful fairy dragon with kind of mangled looking horns, like they're kind of twisted in different directions. His head is yellow, and then his body turns orange and then green, and he has yellowy pink gradient wings that have a little bit of a sparkly sheen to them. His right wing, though, is completely black and limp, and it's just kind of dragging along. And he's a little bit awkward in the way that he walks, because once in a while his good wing will flap and just kind of send him off kilter. And hanging out of his mouth is just a really slobbery tongue. And Boop comes out and is just kind of nuzzling Magot's wings, kind of trying to reassure Maggot, because Boop also cannot fly.
I'm comfortable with this.
Last but
All
not
right.
least, Squirrel, would you please describe yourself?
Popping here and to and fro between plants, rustling, you see a squirrel about the size of a small dog. It has golden fur on its belly and up into the top, like underside of its face, and red fur and navy blue patches, little swirls and designs in it. It looks incredibly distracted by everything around it. As it bumps leaves, it stops and looks at the leaves for a few seconds. And then as it runs along the ground, it sees, maybe a rock or something, picks it up for a minute, discards it, and keeps on moving.
Sorry, what do you think you're doing?
Ooh, me?
Yes, you. Put that back.
I wasn't going to keep it.
I don't care. It's in a very specific place. Put it back.
Well, sometimes things that are in places deserve to be in different places. At least that's what Desi says.
Is Desi here?
No, I went on my own way without her.
So then, what Desi says doesn't matter. Put it back, please.
She wants me to keep my eyes open, though. So, that's what I do. My eyes are always open.
Yes. We feel to be having a communication here. Words are going in one ear and out the other. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, things going from one place to another, that's what I do. So, like words. You can't really carry a word, can you? I guess you could, if it were on a note.
Speaking of notes, Maggot, you suddenly remember that you have a note in your pocket for Mr. Biscuit.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
I have a note. Oh, it's just like under the wing.
Yes, flightless one.
You there? As you points at Boop. Could you take out the note?
Yes, flightless two. Please bring me the note.
Boop is already just like digging around in the feather, all of the feathers.
Just a note.
It gets into like a little ticklish spot underneath the wing before retrieving it. It is completely soaked now in his mouth, but he's offering it to Mr. Biscuit.
Oh my lord. What is going on? All right.
That's for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As
It's
you
also rude, actually, to be calling us flightless. It's not. Meg, it's kind of. Well, Meg, you're okay with that, right?
Well, I mean, I would like to fly. I didn't choose
Oh,
this
this
form, so it's like, why would you point that out? It's like, I mean, I would love to fly, but I can't.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. These are not insults. These are simply observations. What does the letter say?
As you open the very now soggy scrap bit of parchment, it reads D. Sorry about the mess. In my defense, it was pretty funny. Signed, Queen T. You know that this is a note from Queen Titania of the Summer Court. And though it's been years since you visited the Feywild, you are once again tied up in some of their bullshit.
The squirrel is trying to crowd the note right now. It's hard for you to read because her face keeps getting in the way. Who's that?
All right. An old niece of mine. Can I help you? You were sent here for what particular reason? Other than to bother me?
Well, I was sent here for what they call it, rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation.
So actually, what I'll do, I'll just stand behind you guys, and while you do whatever you're doing, I'll look and I'll learn, and yeah, I think that I mean that's just sensible. I mean, if there's no way that I would be expected to do anything, right?
Of course. And
yeah, I mean, my previous lady did never expect me to do anything. So.
Are you all here for rehabilitation?
No, I'm just lonely. I thought I could make maybe some friends. Yeah, my PC just kind of, forgets about me.
I see.
I bet we can find you some. I'm really good at finding things. I was
Well-
just taking a mosey in case I needed to find something different. Desi and I, we look for things all the time. Things tend to show up around our house when they weren't there before, or they were there, but we didn't see them anywho. She says they're at the moment. Sometimes they're not there, and then they should be. So we take them to where they need to go. I don't know if I'm explaining that well. So if you need friends, I could probably take you to some friends, is what I'm saying.
Well, I would love that. Yes.
Oh, good. All right. Well, let's do that then. Hey, you. She looks at Biscuit. Do you want to be this weasel's friend?
What? Sorry.
We'll keep looking,
Wonderful to
don't
meet
worry.
you all. Yes. And Dragon, what can I do for you?
I'm just looking for somebody to help. I thought we were. I think maybe the surroundings kind of got to the others, but I thought we were all sent here to help someone. And then
Oh,
Boop just sneezes and then seems to forget what he was saying.
no, I think you're right. Boop, I think my brain's got all scrambly. But yeah.
Oh. Did Desi send me for something important? Maybe. Oh, yeah. I don't exactly remember what it is. I hope it's on the note, though, right?
Yes, everything is explained in the note. No need to
Oh, good.
think about it or ever bring up the note again. You'll
A note?
tear it up.
Wow, it must have been written really fine. That was not a lot of. I mean, not that I read it or anything. I can't read. Must.
Hmm.
It was nice lettering, though. It's a real Kelly.
Barney.
Kelly.
Calligraphy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, I'm trying to expand my words. My lady did not have nice language, and I was told that I should work on that. And I was also like they said, like the queen said, like, hey, well, it wasn't the queen, but her representative, It doesn't matter. And since she said that I should help, but I figured since I'm really on probation, like surely, you know, I'll check along, and you know, I mean, you guys are all incredibly competent. I'm sure. So, you know, I'll watch you work, and you know, I'll flap my wings like, yeah, you're doing it. And yes,
Succinctly put.
We can show you how it's done, Birdie.
I've been on 2 whole adventures. So have you, haven't you? And
Yeah. What were they like?
there was a lot of walking. I'm very good at walking. He says that he just kind of like tries to take a few steps and just goes off, veering to the left.
Oh, I can see. Has anybody else been on adventures?
Never in my life. This is brand new to me. I've never seen another creature ever. Please, join me in my home. I think it's been such a long journey for you all. You seem very stressed. Might be time for you to relax a bit.
please.
All right.
Pearl shrugs her little furry shoulders.
Just staring into the middle distance as he leads you towards the Oak Shadow Estate.
As you begin making your way down the path, I need everyone to make a clever check.
I mean, come on, dice. Let it begin.
That is a 4.
7.
Well,
1.
I rolled. Yeah, I rolled a 1 too. But I do have a. No, I have nothing clever this one.
Squirtle got the 9.
Okay, so Squirrel, you notice the remnants to a picnic just off the side of the path. A checked wine-stained blanket, a broken wine bottle, and a few apples are scattered about.
Oh, hey, look. Someone had some fun over here. She like scampers over to the apples.
Yeah,
a
Boop is
blast.
also
Picks one
going
up.
for the apples as well.
Throws it.
It's not.
Not interested in that one. What's this? Picks up the little, like, some of the broken wine bottle and is like putting her eye right up to it, and it's getting all big and goofy. Smells
Okay.
funny.
If you would like to keep the broken wine bottle,
I would like to keep the broken wine bottle.
it will give you a +1 to fierce.
Ah, this is shiny. I could probably use it for something.
It's a squirrel with like.
Yes, for the check.
Thank you.
Yes. Boop, you said you picked up an apple to keep?
Yes.
I'll
It's
also
currently
take an
in his
apple.
mouth.
All right, add it to your inventory. It can be used to, if you eat it, it can reduce a point of stress.
How many apples were there?
A few, if you would also like to grab one.
Yes. Well, the maggot will just look at the others, like he's expecting them to stop him, and they don't. So and goes shuttles a little further. It's like, is this a trap? Why would there be an apple out there?
Yeah,
And he, like,
traps
shuttles
all
a
over
little
this
bit,
forest.
and then he covers it by sitting on it.
Careful. Someone will try to take that from you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not interested in that one. I'm not going to take it.
I've never gotten a whole apple before.
Make
You will never get the scraps.
it feels Boop ruffling around in their feathers again.
It's gonna bite me.
Can I keep?
Not it. I'm sorry.
Can I?
Boop.
Can I keep my? And he just like shoves his apple inside your feathers. Do you mind? I don't have anything to carry it with.
Yes, I will take good care of it. I am very trustworthy.
Trustworthy.
Trust. I am trust.
I know. That's why I'm asking you.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to give them language lessons. That's first on the list.
Her Royal
Sure.
Majesty, make a quick check.
Uh-oh.
That's a 2.
You feel a thunk on the back of your head as an apple bounces off. You look up and notice there aren't any branches overhead that an apple could have fallen off of. Did something or someone throw an apple at you?
Squirrel, did you throw an apple at me?
Maggot, you looks accusingly.
I didn't throw nothing at you. I mean, I threw an apple, yes, but not towards you. I didn't think.
Huh.
Is that one new? She runs over with her front feet first, back feet, doing like a little prance, and checks it out.
Are we under fire?
Biscuit, make a quick check.
Maggot tries to hide
That's
behind.
a 2.
Behind
You
Mr.
also hit in the back of the head by an apple.
They found us.
I'm just gonna take the apple with me.
Yes,
All right,
Alright.
I need
Maggot will eye
Squirrel,
the
Boop,
apples
and
like,
Maggot to also make quick checks as more
Okay.
apples come forth.
come on.
Oh.
I can feel this is a 9. And I will see have I anything quick. +2. That's 11.
Was I supposed to make one as well?
Yes, Boop
I
and
got a
Squirrel as
1.
well.
Wait, +2, 3.
8.
Okay, Boop, you are hit in the back of the head with an apple.
Oh.
Squirrel, you manage to duck right as an apple zooms over your head. And Maggot, despite all of your flustering and your paranoia, has alerted you that something's going on. You reach a wing out and catch an apple midair. And you realize you're not crazy. That tree threw an apple at you.
Guys, is it an apple tree?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
It is
think
an apple tree.
the tree, it's a tree. Oh my god, all the trees.
And as you begin to look up, more apples are being thrown from this bunch of apple trees that surround the picnic blanket.
Look around. Is there anything I can cover myself with other than the other party members?
The other party members and the picnic blanket. But you
You
were all
just
currently
ask them
under
to
fire.
stop. Ask the trees to stop, somebody. As Boop is like trying to catch some of the apples going his way on his horns. Just like,
We're not
piercing them.
hungry, thank you.
I mean,
Oh, are we?
All right, Boop, make
Maybe
a quick
we're a
check to
little
see
hungry.
if you can catch any on your horns.
that is a 7.
You managed to catch an apple on the horn on your right side, I think is your bad wing. So it takes you a little like, you have to balance as you go to catch it.
Probably just like almost falls over. Then realizes that he can't really get anything off his horn. So it's just stuck there as he's trying to like get it off on the ground and not really having any success. He just now has an apple pierced onto his horn.
Maggot will try and hide behind yours. Which, I mean, considering that they have a bit of a bulk, might not work out that well, but they will cover. Just like,
Who are you hiding behind? I missed it.
who is the biggest? That's a good question.
Probably Boop or Biscuit.
All right. I'll hide behind Biscuit. I'll
All
try
right,
and get like under.
Make a slide check to see how well you hide.
Is there any way I can figure out what is throwing these apples?
Well, you've seen
the
now
tree.
that the trees are throwing the apples. at
Oh,
you.
okay.
That's an 11.
Oh yeah.
I am under
You
Biscuit.
vanish underneath Biscuit. You were
Somehow.
surrounded
All
on
right.
all sides by ginger fur.
A little bit of an invasion of personal space, but that's fine. We can deal with this.
Weasel, you're an adventurer, right? Just do something about this.
Tree friends, please don't hurt my new friends, please.
Abracazam, and I'm gonna try pocket magic.
Which of your spells are you going to use?
Summon Hole to see if it'll swallow the tree. I don't know.
All right, make me a clever check.
Ooh. That's a 1.
Oh,
He'll
you
definitely summon a tree.
and your panic summon a hole, and I need Squirrel to make a quick check.
To be fair, if you're in the hole, probably gonna get
6.
cover from the apple.
You got a 6. You manage to sidestep the hole that is accidentally summoned beside you.
Squirrel does like a Looney Tunes Acme, like running in air over the hole for a second, just rolls over to the other side.
Biscuit, what are you doing?
Just enjoying the chaos.
I mean, you're
Covering.
still in the field of fire as
Oh,
well.
I'm sure, but there is a creature underneath me right now.
Yeah,
I'll-
basically wearing
I'll
you
ju-
like
I'll-
like Iskra's hat. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
wearing biscuit, newest fashion.
Biscuit. Can I make my way over towards the trees?
Sure. Maggot,
Uh,
are you going to like stay still? Or are you going to try to like move with him?
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna roll myself for that. I'll go with him.
All right. It's a little clunkier than you used to moving because you do have a bird underneath you, but you both make your way over to the tree.
I'm
You
gonna
have to like do the thing where your back is like all round because
Like-
otherwise you can't.
It's like when a cat has like boots on. It's like
Yeah, you can barely touch the ground, and there's like a big butt of maggot like up behind you.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna start climbing the tree.
Okay, at this maggot, you are going to get
I see.
left on the ground.
Yeah, I think maggot walks into the tree, not realizing like they were just really like she was just, you know, they were just trying to stay under, and they didn't really notice anything. There was just a lot of fur, and it was very soft, which was actually nice. And now they face plant into the tree. Go!
Perfect. My plans, they've come to fruition. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get high up into the tree and see if there's like any knots or holes in the tree.
Make me a quick check.
A quick check. Oh, we love it. 10.
Yes, you do spot a knot in the tree.
I'm gonna climb inside it and I'm gonna scratch the inside of the tree. Hey, stop it.
It's not time for scratching pole now.
Make a fierce check to see how well the tree responds to your demands.
That is going to be a 12.
Oh damn.
Yes, I mean though the forest is not acting in the way that
Mm. Oh, I think we lost your sound. I can still hear your music, but can't hear your sound.
Okay,
Okay.
There he
yes,
is.
good.
You're back.
My mic is it doesn't like me sometimes. All right.
Temperamental.
Yes, temperamental is the word I was thinking of. Thank you. Okay, so while the forest is not acting the way that it normally does, this is still, after all, your domain.
Mhm.
And the tree calms down and stops throwing apples.
That's better. Would you like to tell me what's going on with you? Just the cat paw. Let's have a little bit of.
In the distant background, you just hear maggot like full on cowering. Please stop! I didn't mean it. I don't wanna,
Maggot, as
please."
you have smacked your head into this tree and are now in a bit of a panic, add a point of stress.
Yes, I will.
As I'm talking to my tree in my cat form, just tell me your secrets. Let's have a heart to heart.
Do you have speak with object?
I don't.
Okay, then the tree does not respond in this case.
That's very unfortunate for you.
All
well,
right.
this was a good conversation. I'm going to head home now.
So
Does
what
that
do you
thing
all
as he's
do
like
now?
walking away, where like the back paws on the wall?
All right, familiars.
Boop, you feel a little poke on your shoulder. Would you like me to help you with that apple on your horn?
Boop is like trying to get the. Yeah, he's like trying to lick it. It's getting slobber everywhere. It's like really glittery slobber as well. That's just like ridiculously. There's too much of it, and then he just like looks when you tap on his shoulder. Well, I already have one. I kind of didn't mean to get this. Would you like this? And he kind of lowers the horn so that you can take it off a bit.
Oh, okay. And I wrap my little weasel hands around the apple.
Careful. Careful. And he just kind of, as soon as you get it off.
A fierce check to see how well this goes.
Oh no.
Can you actually get it off?
Pokes her in the eye.
6.
You are managed to get it off. It's not the most like graceful, and you start to fall back, but you're able to right yourself, and you have an apple.
Oh, thank you.
It is a
Feel
little
more
damp
balanced.
with the glitters.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. I didn't know this could happen. And I take the glitter saliva and run it across my forehead like war paint.
His eyes go like really big and just abnormally shiny. You look really pretty.
Oh, thank you. I take more and I put it under my eyes like a football player. Were we going to somebody's house?
Oh, what were we doing? And he looks around for Maggot.
Who is still it's promising this tree's loyalty. Just don't do it anymore, please.
Maggot, they stopped.
Biscuits just watching from the limbs of the tree, just like, what?
It worked. Yes.
What?
I mean,
God's name is happening.
Did you disappear? Like you went invisible for a bit there and then you were just here again, right?
No, I climbed a tree and went inside the tree and came back
I'm
outside.
talking about Maggot. I saw you. You're really fluffy and orange. I could see you like a mile away.
That is the point.
is that good?
I'm orange. I don't know. It's kind of okay, I guess.
I mean,
It's a nice color. Orange. Oranges are orange, and oranges, and oranges.
I have some orange.
Did you talk to the tree?
I did. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, please tell me more. I want to know about your conversation with the tree.
Well, I told it that I said a lot of things. That I told it that it could please stop hurting me because it really hurt. And
If I recall, you
that
swore
it could have
undying
everyone-
fealty to it.
well, but it
If I'm
didn't
right-
accept the oath. So technically, it's not true.
Do you also speak tree?
No.
Well then, how do you know it didn't accept the oath?
Well, how do you know that it didn't? That the tree speaks bird?
I don't know, but it did stop throwing apples when you swore fealty.
Or was? I mean, yes. I guess. I'll
I think
just
this
stay
tree
here.
owns you now. That's unfortunate.
It's a lot better than my other lady.
You got a
Really?
tree for a lord.
Different strokes for different
I
folks, I suppose.
Don't know what that means, but I mean, looks at the tree. I mean, this one will give me food. The other
3
one didn't.
apples. Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be able to like take a snail or something from the pot. That was great. Then I got punished so bad. That was not great. But that's fine, because now I get apples. And maybe a piece of bark to sleep on.
You know the other great
Well-
thing about trees? They're very patient.
What is that?
They're willing to wait for a very long time.
That's a good thing, right?
Oh, yes.
That's great. Great. I mean, it sounds like I won, really. So you can just, I don't know, whatever you were doing. I mean, I understand that there's like a bonding thing going, like, right, when you get a new person that, you need to spend time together. So you all, whatever dangerous thing you're going to do, I'm just going to stay here and get to know this tree.
I will not stop you from doing that. I wish you the best of luck.
Do you think it's still dangerous?
Oh no, you swore fealty to it. It wouldn't hurt its vassal, would it?
No, of course, no one would ever do that.
Oh, come on.
Well-
How's Maggot gonna learn anything if you're just sitting here? There's like, you got to get out into the world to see experience,
Well, some say that life is the greatest teacher of all. And by that same thought, nature is life. This tree may be the greatest teacher that Maggot could ever have.
I think Weasel's probably a better teacher. Because, I mean, look, this hole, I didn't think much of it at first, but during this time, Squirrel has been rolling all of the extra apples into the hole. Now we've got a cache of apples for later. So that was some good thinking.
Oh, I don't know, Squirrel. I think maybe you should be a teacher. That was amazing.
I'll
Megan
think,
is
we're a
looking at
team,
the hole, realizing that their head does not fit down there.
Megan, maybe you should swear fealty to Squirrel.
Hey,
You could
well-
do that if you want. I've got a lot of apples.
No offense to the tree, but I feel like you might learn more.
That's a good question. I feel like, I don't know, do you think that the tree thought, I mean, I only said you have to really mean it for the oath to be real, right? That's how it works, right? It's about intention.
Of course. Well,
Well, I think maybe I was told that if you do things, but under duress, that then it doesn't count, maybe? Because I've done a lot of things. Good things.
But someone's word is bond. Don't you think?
Hey, who?
I just think it's quite risky of you to pledge yourself to this tree and then immediately change your mind when you're safe.
Maggot, maybe though the tree, because the tree's stuck here, right? The tree doesn't move. Maybe you could be the one that goes out and brings back like information for the tree.
Oh, you obviously don't know about the trees in this forest then. They move all the time.
They do?
I do?
Yes.
Biscuits,
Quite terrifying.
you begin to feel that feeling on the back of your neck again. And it pulls you back into the reality that something is here in your forest.
Squirrel is now stuffing the picnic blanket into the hole.
Either way, if you would like to stay here and bond with your tree, or if you would like to retire for some time and then come back when is more appropriate, for your bonding experience. It means nothing to me, but for the rest of you, if you would like to come and have a lie down, you can figure things out and sort through whatever mischief is being constructed here.
Oh.
Do you like mischief? Okay.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, let's be off then.
All right, as you all make your way down the path, you come to a fast-moving stream in front, blocking your path towards the Oak Shadow Estate. 3 large rocks jut up in the middle of the current. How are you all going to make it past?
I'm not.
Boop is definitely just trotting along, going like veering left and right occasionally as his wing just like flaps uncontrollably, and is going to try to jump onto the first rock, not really thinking about it all that much. Probably not even really realizing that this the stream is going really fast.
It's just
All
a
right.
game. It's like,
Make-
oh, wow.
Make a quick check at disadvantage then.
Okay. Not bad. My lowest was an 8.
Yum.
Plus 2, so 10.
Your good wing gives you just enough air as you flitter and land on the first rock.
That was graceful.
Graceful. He just like turns quickly towards Squirrel. I've never been called that. Is that really good?
Yeah, or at least that's what Desi says. And she sees little things like music boxes. They're graceful. You're like a music box.
I'm like a music box. I'm gonna try to leap to the second rock.
All right, make another quick check.
Is this a disadvantage as well?
No. Now that you are aware of where you are and what you're trying to do,
That one is a 6.
you start to slip and your back feet get in the water, but you manage to hold on and you'll have to pull yourself up to the top of the second rock.
I'm graceful like a music box, as
That
always
was still
says.
pretty good.
Are you guys coming?
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can hear messages.
I is Maggot will look around. They're not coming over this without some kind of help. What is clever? Is that?
What are you trying to do?
I'm just seeing if there's any material that can help me over this thing around. Like there's trees, right?
Mhm. Make
Branches
a
or something.
quick check to see if you can spot anything.
That is a 7.
You see a branch that with some help will maybe get you as far as the second rock.
Huh. Yes. Is it the one that's fallen down?
It's fallen.
All right. Maggot will scuttle over and like get it up and try and drag it over.
Make a fierce
Roar!
check to see how
Roar!
well you deal with this branch.
11. Damn,
Oh,
champ.
you are fueled by rage of I am
Fear.
little but I am mighty. You begin to drag this branch over towards the edge of the stream. And it does, in fact, reach, especially with Boot being on the second rock, can kind of hold on to the end to help you balance it.
It's at this moment when you like Boop is going to help, but then as soon as it is in place, Boop is like, wait, why aren't you jumping? Like, whoa. And he seems to, for the first time, take in the fact that what he's doing is really dangerous. Okay, maybe. Wait, hold on now. I don't. I don't know about this. And he's just going to like lie down on the rock. I don't know, you guys, about this. And you can see that he's visibly shaking.
All right, what are the
They're
rest
already
of you doing?
halfway there. It's the same both ways.
Oh, you make a point.
Oop, if you make it across, I'll give you a belly rub.
Can I get one of those as well?
If we all make it across, anyone who wants a belly rub can get a belly rub.
Boop! There's belly rubs on this. You gotta go.
Oh, Megan, do you need me to hold this? Or are you okay now?
Well, I think that we can do it. Yes. You know what? Boop, 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 boop. Is your character really into body parts? Is that the name? No, that doesn't matter right now. I was thinking I could hold the stick, or maybe someone while I watch could hold the stick. And if you slide off, the helpful thing would be to reach the stick out into the water, and then you could grab it.
Okay.
So that if you don't reach it, there's a chance that we can help you. Even if you don't, I think, you'll probably do fine. I saw you jump there, and I was like, wow, I could never jump that far. I better get something else. But you did it. I was like, wow, okay. That's... You couldn't even fly it. I swear, it looked like you flew. Yeah.
Really think so? I look like I flew and I was graceful like a music box. Okay, I can do this.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. Boop is going to try to go with Magot's plan and help get them across, while also getting himself across with the stick. So yeah, he's going to, I guess, let anyone come across to the first rock and maybe like jump across to the next rock until we can kind of like pass the stick along and everyone can crawl across.
Okay, with Boop holding the far end, and if anyone holds the near end, whoever crosses will get to roll an advantage since you have assistance. So who wants to go first?
I have a question. Now, I don't have a lot of fears, but I have a lot of bulk. Could I sit on the stick on the side?
Yes, so you want to stay and hold down. All right.
I'll just, see how it goes, and I'm helping.
So Squirrel, Biscuit, and Her Royal Majesty, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, Mr. Biscuit, you get to roll quick at advantage as you cross on this branch to the second rock.
Thank you, my new friends, for making this journey so entertaining. That is going to be an 8.
You make it quite gracefully. After all, you are a cat.
Just walk. Yeah.
It's less of a walk and more of a prince.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a big deal.
All right, who would like to go next?
I guess I'll go. Yeah.
All right, roll quick at advantage.
That's a 4.
A 4. You begin to slide off the branch. If you can make me another quick check to see if you can catch yourself on the first rock.
Can I assist in some way? Is that something in this system?
I'm trying to think, how would you assist as she begins to slide off the branch?
To try to reach out with a paw.
Well, you were already on the second rock, and she's only at about the first rock.
Okay.
Could Boop try to maneuver the stick that she's on to try to steer her towards the rock?
Counterbalance?
Yeah, just kind of all
right,
probably accidentally.
Make a quick check at advantage then to see if you can catch yourself on the first rock.
9.
So yes, you were on the first rock, but you also take a point of stress as you see your life flash before your eyes as you head towards this fast careening stream.
Okay.
Maggot now realizes that they're on the wrong side of the stream.
All right, would you like to try to continue on the branch to the second rock, or are you going to kind of hang out at the first rock for a minute?
Okay, I should probably just get it over with all in one. So, kinda said now or never.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
still get an
try.
advantage since the branch is still being held down on both ends.
9.
All right, compared to the first half, this is a breeze. You are now on the second rock.
Whew. Okay, I'm done for the
Very,
day. We
very
live on this rock
majestically
now.
done. Very majestically done, Your Majesty.
You found your feeting.
Oh,
I have an idea.
Please enlighten us.
I had an idea. Oh my god. Well, we have the stick, and as long as someone is technically on the first rung, the stick could be handed over to the second rung and the first rung, right? Like a
Exactly like one of them, yes.
like like a flip of a wing. I think that would be great.
I would like to try this. Yes.
Okay, well,
Squirrel and Maggot, you were still on the bank and have not made it across any rocks
well,
yet.
yes, that is true, but we just need one on the next stone. So someone needs to be on the first stone.
Squirrel's gonna look up into the trees. Are there branches and things up in the trees that Squirrel could potentially run across to get around this situation?
Make a quick check to see what you can spot.
Oh, look, there's a bridge.
My D10 got caught in my fur there for a minute. 5.
5. You notice one that goes out about halfway that with some maneuvering could probably get you to the second rock.
Like up in the trees?
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't go, there's not one that meets it to get you all the way across.
Okay. Maggot, listen, you've been holding on to this branch pretty good for a while. Let me take over. And then you go and I can move my way up there. Scamper. That's what I do.
Okay. Yeah, well, I guess that you would be good at climbing on branches. I perch on them sometimes, but that doesn't involve a lot of moving. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. Everyone else looks at the branch. Yeah, I'm a big
That
bird.
branch knows you mean business. I saw the way you tugged it earlier, so it probably won't not listen. Not like the tree.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yes. Okay. I can do it. I'm not my own master. I just realized that I'm already sworn and that I could not swear to the tree, but that's okay. Tree and branches are together right now. It would be very beneficial that is, what am I rolling quick?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I rolled a 10, so that's 12.
Oh, you're just like talking and you're worried.
Yeah,
and then you look up
Oh my
and
God,
then like
oh my God.
Boop grabs you and you're like, when did that happen?
Boop.
How did I get
like
across?
bumps your nose with his nose. Just gives you a little boop.
This is a
Hey,
peek.
you did it.
I did. Yes, I did.
Don't look down. Don't do it. Make it. No. There you go.
Ah! It's fine. It's just water. I've been in water before. I lived in a swamp. It was great. This one doesn't smell. That's good. Okay. Maybe I perch on the stick now, and someone else goes on the. We move it to the second rock, and you guys can move there.
Boop is gonna try to jump to the second rock.
You're
Or
already
the
on
third.
the third rock.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
make
third.
a straight quick roll. A stoic quick
is-
wall.
Just like
Wait,
wall.
this way quick wall is 8.
The woo.
Yes, you once again, you don't know if it's the breeze coming through the stream, but it kind of catches your wing and you just almost like glide to the third rock.
Graceful. Okay, give
A
me the
music
stick.
box.
Give me the stick, someone.
Okay, grab the stick with my little weasel hands, and I'm gonna try to flip it like a wing, like
All right.
Maggot was explaining.
Make a
Megan has
check.
to actually move from the stick. Yeah, they have already sit down the stick, grabbing it with the claws.
Make it comes
Oh.
over with it.
Okay,
Just catapults
Catapults.
Maggot.
all the way
you can
across.
have it. I'll just yeah, like the
All right, make a fierce check to see how well you manage to swing the branch over.
That's a 10.
Oh yeah, exactly like Maggot described. It goes and the end of it hits the far bank.
Whew.
wait. Am I not on the first rock?
No, you made it to the second rock.
Okay. I was like, oh shit.
Squirrel, however, is still on the bank. Are you going to use the tree to make it to the second rock?
Oh yeah, I'm scampering.
All right, make me a quick check. And since you are a squirrel, I'll let you do this at advantage.
Well, it wasn't super great. 5. I'm about an average squirrel when it comes to squirreling.
All right. Would anyone on the second rock like to assist as she glides down to help catch her?
All right, fine. I'll help out.
All right. You make a quick roll to see how graceful you are in helping catch her.
Okay. That is going to be a 7.
All right. Squirrel, you are going to take a point of stress because for a second you realize, oh, this tree was much higher than I anticipated. And there's quite a bit of distance of
I'm
gliding.
not a flying squirrel. Oh.
And the rock seemed bigger from the shore, and now it feels quite small with all these other animals on it.
One of those things where the camera goes like,
no.
And you start to panic and you start to get a little antsy, and then you see Biscuit, these like giant ginger paws reaching out to grab you.
I'm
And
all
as
in for the
you-
fuzzy one.
As you start to like drift towards the water, he's able to grab you by the tail and like pull you back in.
It's like a
Does he
miniature
do like
size
a-
my neighbor Totoro.
It's
So
like hugging you.
This is very nice, very intimate. I'm glad we've met.
Oh, that was a little taller than I expected, but it's all right. I'm perfectly fine. Appreciate your help.
But of
All right.
course.
as a reminder, because we didn't
Her
talk
tail
about
is a bit
stress
bushier than usual.
before we started the game. So those of you that have a point of stress, you only have 1 point now, but if you were to roll a 1, then you would break and begin to do whatever your break says on your character sheet. And if anyone gets extra points of stress, it gets more and more easier to break. So just keep that in the back of your mind. All right, you were now all made it to rock 2, the exception of Boop, who has made it to rock 3. So what all are you going to do now?
God, how many rocks were there?
There's only 3 rocks, so. And those of you that are going to take the
Megan's like, "Oh."
branch, just have to take the branch from rock 2 to the shore.
Oh, it's
Because this branch got you halfway through the stream.
Nice.
Mhm.
I'll take the branch.
All right, this is going to be a straight roll because while Boop is on rock 3, you don't have someone anchoring both ends.
Okay, and this is what?
Quick.
Quick?
Mm-hmm.
Haha, that is a 10.
You're a cat. That's what cats do. They're graceful. You make it to the far shore. And now if you would like to anchor it on that end, you can provide advantage.
This is the moment I could just get rid of everyone and go on my day.
Just swat the stick into the river.
Definitely catitude.
If I had any stress points, maybe. If I was breaking, maybe I would. But right now, I'll anchor it.
All right, who would like to go next?
Boop,
Oh.
since he's already most of the way there, is going to take the stick the rest of the way.
All right, real quick
across.
at advantage.
That is a 10.
Yep. Nice and easy, graceful, like a music box.
Thank you, Mr. Biscuit, as he just like kind of shakily gets off of the stick at the other end.
But of course, I am here to serve in all of your rehabilitations.
All right, who's next?
Okay, I guess I'll go. Yep.
All right, quick at advantage.
I believe in you, Your Majesty.
That's a 4.
Once again, you make it like halfway through, and you don't know, you're like, these are paws, I've got claws, I'm supposed to be able to climb on things, but maybe like the water has gotten onto the branch and you start to slip.
Oh, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Squirrel's
All
gonna
right.
put her super long tail in the water
Yes.
to use as something to grab onto, just in case.
All right, take a point of stress, Her Royal Majesty, but make another quick check for me to see if you can grab onto the tail. And then Squirrel, make a fierce check, because I want to see how strong you are to be able to like flick her back onto the branch.
9.
You grab it with ease.
I just got a 4.
4. So you are not quite strong enough. You're like, "Oh, Her Royal Majesty is a little bit like sturdier than she looks." So you were on her tail, but you were
Rude.
still dangling. She wasn't able to flick you back up to the branch.
Squirrel like sploots on the rock, basically, just try to brace herself.
Oh, I'm paddling with one paw and holding on with the other, trying to get over there. Oh,
All right,
Your Majesty.
Boop and Biscuit,
gotta
you're on the
swim.
shore. Do you want to do anything to help?
Is there anything I can do as far because I'm already anchoring the stick? Wouldn't that?
True.
Is there anything else on this side of the river that I could use to toss to Her Royal Majesty?
All right, make a clever check for me. See if you can.
I'm not good at those. I got a 4.
A 4. You're like, well, there's some vines, but no, vines aren't really strong enough. You can make your way down and give me one more clever check if you want to try again.
All right, I will do that. That is a 6. He's like
Alright.
licking everything. Everything is so tasty right now, and he gets a little bit distracted.
All right, you find branch. You're not sure if it's going to be strong enough, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, he quickly like tries to stick that into the water, holding it at one end, enough for Her Royal Majesty to at least grab it.
All right, make a fierce check to see if it's going to be strong enough, and Her Royal Majesty, make me another quick check to see if you can grab onto it.
That's a 1.
Oh my god.
Wait, plus 1,
Bye,
so a 2.
Hannah. I was
Oh.
playing with you.
What did you get? A 4?
4.
I mean, you're still hanging on to Squirrel's tail. You still have that anchoring you in. But the branch, you're like, this is great. And then the river just like takes it.
Oh, I think I made it a little bit too wet. I'm sorry.
All right.
Don't know.
Yeah,
What's going on
Maggot,
back
you are
there?
still on the second rock with Squirrel.
Yes, I'm
If you want to
sitting-
think of
yes.
something to help.
I think Maggot will try and this might hurt a little bit, but with the beak, like try and like grab your tail and like pull it up. To
Make
sort of try and-
Make a fierce check for me.
I will. Oh, 5.
You pull up about half the distance that the tail is dangling down. Squirrel, you are going to take a point of stress because you did just
Hey,
get a
watch
beak
it.
chomped on.
That's a sensitive area.
All right. Her Royal Majesty, if you would like to try to climb up the rest of the way. So make a quick check for me.
5.
5. With all of this help that is going to you, you are going to take 1 more point of stress as you try desperately, but you do make it up to the branch.
The whole team.
Oh, thank you, Squirrel. I thought it was a goner. Oh, I
What
need
I'm
a
here for, I
massage.
guess.
You do have to make 1 more quick check because you've made it to about rock 3.
7.
And you make it the rest of the way.
It's gonna say, "Oh, we fall down."
Are you okay? Are you okay?
I saw my whole life flash before my eyes.
I saw your whole life flash before my eyes too.
I close my eyes. I can't do much. It's very scary.
Whoa. Whoa. Maybe we're connected through your glitter saliva.
Is that a thing?
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Maybe we should all be connected. And he looks like he wants to lick everybody around him right now, specifically Mr. Biscuit, who is very close to him.
Maggot is
Do you
totally
want
fine
to?
with being on this rock.
We should try it, right? Oh,
No,
okay.
I don't think so.
Just us then. Our special connection.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that you have that. Jealous.
Well, if you feel left out, you can always join.
Thank you.
All right, Squirrel and Maggot, you were still on rock 2. Who's going to try to make it across next?
I'm sorry that I bit you. You know, sometimes when I get pressed into a corner, I'm stronger than I think. I will hold this stick for you. You're good at branches, right? That makes sense. I'll perch. I am good at perching. I mean, sitting down and doing nothing is really. I can't do that. You know, that's not hard.
You know what? I am not going to argue with you. Little squirrel pot taps Maggot's head.
Oh, yes.
Right. See you on the other side. And scamper away.
All right, make a quick check with advantage.
10.
With ease.
Like a music box. That was very graceful.
Thank you very much.
All
Come
right,
on,
Maggot.
Maggot.
Are you going to try to walk across?
Yeah, sure.
All right, since it is only anchored
Oh God.
at one end, make a straight quick roll.
I am quickness. I am darkness. I am fire. I mean, quickness. That is a. Let me see. My plus is 2, I believe. That is 7.
And you do it. The branch starts to wobble a little bit at the very end, but you were like, I'm gonna do it. And you like waddle across the rest of the way very quickly.
I did it! Oh, I survived. And she starts like pecking the ground, like instead of kissing it. She's like, oh my God. Oh. It looks up. The other's looking at it. It's like, just slowly. Yeah. Whoa, Cece. Well, where are we going now?
Are we all okay?
I mean,
Some of you seem a bit stressed. I understand traveling can be hard.
Oh no, I'm fine. Do I not look fine? I'm fine.
You are whatever you say you are, I suppose.
I am fine. You see Her Royal Majesty kind of walk off a little bit and just stand there. I'm fine.
Mateo's a little wet and sour.
This is great. I have a special connection with someone, and we found a stick, and
yeah, Megan is trying to drag the stick. This is the new implement of power.
Really running the whole gambit of emotions here. All right. Well, I think on that note, we can continue.
Well, and Megan is checking whether they still have the apples, because they did just do a lot of scuttling.
You do have at least 2 apples tucked into your wings.
Right.
Just imagine this bird doing this.
And they're doing their best to cover it too, you know? It's like, maybe if no one notices, they won't take it away from me, and I get to keep it. So it's like, penguin in.
That's why Maggot has been rolling so high on Fierce. Maggot's like a little bird bodybuilder
Yeah, exactly.
right now.
Just mine.
Oh my God. My
It's like
niece just-
Bilbo.
sorry to like distract us really quick, but my niece just learned, like, if you say "show me your muscles," she goes, "Ugh." It's like 1.5 years old. It's the cutest thing.
Very much maggot right now.
Yeah, Maggot goes, Bilbo, why shouldn't I keep it? It's mine.
Mr. Biscuit will roll an apple over to Her Royal Majesty.
Oh, thank you. I was feeling a little hungry at all that work. I think I'm going to eat this right now.
Yes, you're not yourself when you're hungry. We are not sponsored, by the way, but
We could be.
it could be if that brand so chooses, but not today.
Have your people call our people.
I'm the people. Call me.
You know what those things have? There's nuts in them. Squirrels like nuts.
It's true. It's very true.
So, Her Royal Majesty, you can
Hypothetically
remove
speaking.
1 point of stress as you eat the apple, and it helps calm you down. Your blood sugar balances out a little better.
Oh, you're right. I kind of felt like an angry old granny there for a second, but now I feel a little better.
You looked like an angry old granny there for a second as well.
Thank you, Mr. Biscuit.
Of course. I'm here to serve, as I have said.
All right. You all make it about 1/4 mile down the path. As you walk, our Fey familiars, you begin spotting little idols hanging up in tree branches every so often down the path. I need the 4 of you that are new to these woods to make a clever check.
Ooh. 7 for me.
9.
8 for me.
6.
Was that Boop that rolled a 9?
Yes.
All right, Boop, you notice that one of these idols has fallen onto the path. This one, however, also includes a small, rudimentary carved mask.
Boop immediately puts it in his mouth and turns to make it, and it's like, look what I got.
Maggot, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. As Boop, this mask gives
coming
you
closer.
a
Maggot's like slowly backing up.
+1 to Sly.
That looks like a dark object of power. I mean, I would know.
This is an odd request, considering all that we've been doing. Would you help me put this thing back up in the trees? It is quite important.
But I can't
No,
keep it.
The mask you can keep. That's fine. It's the totem that I'm more concerned about.
Oh, okay.
Maggot looks up as if it's the first thing. Like, oh God, what? Are they gonna punish us?
I'm not very good at climbing. And he turns to Squirrel.
I could help with that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Squirrel.
And I get to put something where it belongs, which is my favorite thing.
Yes, this is very, very important for you to do.
Okay, I'm on it.
It is full of slobber, like glittery slobber.
Oh God.
All right, Squirrel, make a quick check.
I don't want that back.
Squirrel like pushes the mask off of it and then grabs the slobbery thing.
Also, is the mask something new that I haven't seen before?
You've seen it before. It was just an addition by who put this up.
Got it.
Also, I wanted something fun to give a player. So, you know.
Is the mask like something that I can fasten to like my head, or
Yeah, it's gonna fit a little awkwardly on a dragon head, but equipping it does give you a +1 to your Sly.
Plate on the top of the
It's like
head.
a cool hat.
Yeah. Oh my God, the horn sticks out of the eye sockets.
Boop is going to wander over to Her Royal Majesty and like put it on the ground in front of her. Can you help me put something on my head? You helped me take something off earlier. I just thought
It would be my pleasure.
He lowers his head. Just kind of like.
And you manage to get it on. It's a little wonky, but it works.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It's just like wobbling.
Yeah, he's so happy about it though.
Squirrel, what did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Oh, easily. You were able to. I mean, I think out of everyone here, you probably have the most opposable thumbs and can tie it back up.
It's amazing that you know how to tie knots.
Perfect. We find lots of things with nuts on them. You know, usually they're not done.
I
But
like
it was
nuts.
an important thing to learn. Oh, nuts. Yeah, I like those too. Sometimes we find bags of nuts with knots in them.
Well, now that that is done, I guess we should continue on. Don't you think?
Like
Yeah,
a
I'll be right down.
I
Bye.
feel like the map in Dora. Is
like a big nut with nuts inside it.
Squirrel like pats the slobbery idol one more time before climbing back down, doing the little like wind around the tree thing.
Looks much prettier now.
Biscuit kind of like winces a little bit at the fact that there's all this slobber on the totem.
Would you say, Biscuit, would you say that's a little stressful having something so precious to you covered in slobber now?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Take a point of
As
stress.
As you look up, a blob of stubborn coming back up.
My eyesight is covered in glittery slobber now.
You
Thank
rub
you.
it in and suddenly you're like bonded to Boop.
No.
We got a connection. What? Quick, Her Royal Majesty. What number is he thinking of right now?
7.
Not even close.
Well, that's what popped into my head.
I
Maybe
was
you got a
thinking of
connection
7.
from someone else.
Maybe it takes a second for the connection to come through from him.
Has to seep it. You have a lot of fur.
Yeah,
Mhm.
gotta get to your brain.
I could help rub it in a little if you want.
Oh yeah.
This is my nightmare.
Biscuit,
Oh,
you
he
find
has
yourself
nightmares.
missing.
Maybe you don't want a connection.
You find yourself missing Nana all of a sudden.
Fuck.
That's how dire it is.
Oh God.
All right, you all make it further down the path, and you're filled with a sense of uneasiness. It takes a moment to realize what makes this part of the forest so unsettling. I need you all to make a clever check.
Yeah.
You know, friends, I have a sense of uneasiness.
Have a 2.
Too.
That is a 10.
I also have a 2.
I got an 8.
Meg is very focused on trying to move the stick, like dragging it. Probably make a lot of noise too, honestly.
All right, what'd you get, Her Royal Majesty?
An 8.
All right, Biscuit, you notice it first, which makes sense. These are your woods, in fact. Squirrel and Her Royal Majesty notice it quickly after, and it takes being tapped on the shoulder for Boop and Maggot to notice what's going on. But you realize the forest has gone completely silent. No bird song, no rustle of leaves, nothing.
Except Maggot dragging the
And Boop's just like going on and on about the connection, and I'm not really sure how it works,
like-
but maybe it just like it takes
He's
a
like
few minutes. and-
trotting along, like trying to force the number 7 into Mr. Biscuit's head right now. 7.
Even Maggot's like 7.
And as you notice the silence, the branches begin to snap together, forming a tight ring around you. The wind picks up swirling leaves, obscuring your vision as you lose sight of which way you were headed. Branches pop and twist, forming 5 identical paths leading out of this tiny grove. Each of you hear a deep voice in your minds. So the Fae like to play games, do they? Why not try a game of mine and see how you like it? Have a taste of what Adragon the Ruthless can do.
I don't know who the fuck you think you are. You come into my home and start making demands.
If any of you would like to make a clever roll to see if you recognize this name.
I will. 12.
I have a
Bits.
6.
I also got a 6.
5.
Boop rolls a 1 and is certain that it's Mr. Biscuit for a second.
Maggot and Squirrel, you have heard this name before, but you can't quite place it. Biscuit, in all your years of existence, you have heard many a tale of Adragon the Ruthless. Is the name of a terrifying green dragon that caused mayhem in both the Feywild and material planes.
The absolute balls on you to think that you can come here and do this to my home.
I am going to drop an image into Discord chat of the 5 points so we all know what we're all referring to the same thing as the same number, as you now have to figure out what is the right way out of this grove.
Do we have any other information, or we just have the 5 paths?
The 5 paths, and they are all completely identical. So what are you going to do to try to figure your way out?
I'm gonna poke one of them with my stick.
You poke it, and there's a path that leads out.
There's a path here. Goes to the next one. Poke it. There's also a path here. It just goes around. Those are all of them.
Squirrel is like standing in one place and like hop rotating as you do that, watching you.
Everyone, please gather closely.
Oh, okay.
First, Biscuit is going to use Soak to get us all wet. And then he is going to use Ignite Fire to just burn this grove down. Coming to my fucking house? Deal with my fucking shit?
Some of the branches begin to catch fire, and it should do a lot more damage. This is the woods after all. But maybe it's some small part of you and the enchantments you've placed on this forest to keep it from completely burning down. 3 and 4 burn away, and those paths no longer exist.
As Maggot sees the fire, their countenance change. Like there's like the and everything's like suddenly the fire flick in their eyes and starts like, oh, yes, burn it all. It will all die. Let it be consumed by fire. And they will also toss an ignite flame and like do the bird equivalent of cackling for a bit as they like sling fire everywhere.
Right.
They don't give a shit. They're not tied to this forest.
I do think I will take some stress with that.
All right,
Squirrel
Biscuit,
shrinks
yes, take away
a
stress.
little.
Burn, die, feel the pain of wrath.
Only I can burn myself to the ground. Thank you.
2 also collapses, so you're now left with 5 and 1.
Boop is very worried about the stick catching fire at the moment.
Someone roll me a d10, and on a 5 or up, the stick will catch fire.
Who is doing it?
I got a 6.
Then the stick does indeed catch fire. Maggot, in your rage, your stick is engulfed in flames.
Not the
Yes.
stick. That's the magic you said. Why are you doing?
I like it's just like I burn one, and then the rest of the spell is like fueled at the stick.
Maggot's got man with power.
So, I'm so sorry. I just slipped down. You know, it's the rehabilitation. Yeah, Mom, that was you're not supposed to see that. That's okay. Nothing bad happened. Oh God, a party stick! It's like, he jumps away from it. Oh, that was close. Did you see that? Let's talk about someone else than this. It's really what happened. I don't know.
I don't really have the time to be going through all of our logical reasonings at the moment.
Yes. I agree.
Wonderful. So we have 5 and 1.
Those are the only 2 paths left now.
That's 6.
You astound me every second.
Squirrel is apprehensive.
Well, they didn't burn, so maybe they're both right. What if we split up and go down them?
What direction were we heading before?
You were heading east, but as the grove snapped together and the winds rolled up, obscuring your vision, you kind of lost track of which way was what.
Wonderful.
Are there any idols around here?
There are not.
Can we see the sun?
You cannot. You are surrounded by branches and brambles.
Are there any rocks on the ground?
Sure.
Is there any moss growing on the rocks?
No.
Unacceptable. Well, it seems we have to make a choice. Unless we would like to split up, but I don't want to put any distress upon any of you.
No. Do you think the rocks would count as an object?
I will let you count the rock as an object.
All right. I'm going to run over to the rock and I'm going to put my face right up to it. And I'm going to say, speak with objects. The little swirls on squirrels fur light up for just a second, a little flicker, and then like a little sparkly puff hits the rock. And the squirrel sneezes and says, "You, where'd these paths come from? Are you where you were normally supposed to be or not?"
I am Rock.
Yes, Rock. So, the ground, does it feel different?
I am Rock, you are Squirrel.
I am a squirrel. That's very good. Rock, there's dirt all around you, right?
I like dirt.
Yeah, me too.
Dirt is nice.
So this nice dirt, is it the same nice dirt as most times? When you're doing rock things.
The rock pauses for a minute and you think maybe you've lost a connection. Dirt is nice.
Just pay attention here for a minute, Rock.
I'm Rock.
You're a rock.
You're a squirrel.
I am a squirrel. And there's dirt around you.
I like dirt.
Okay. And the dirt that you like, is it near you right now? The dirt that's your friend.
Yes.
Okay, it is. That's good. This rock, where is it in relation to the paths?
It's in the middle.
It's in the very middle.
The spell does say objects aren't very interesting, though. I don't know. I think this conversation's pretty interesting.
I was going to say, I'm ready. Yeah, a great time.
I've learned a lot.
We're taking Rock with us now.
Oh, yeah. Favorite new companion.
Yeah, which familiar wanted to make friends on this adventure?
Yeah. You can paint with the slobber 2 eyes on it. Oh, glitter eyes.
All right, Rock, I hate to do this, but you're not being very helpful. And I'm going to pick up Rock and toss it down one of the paths.
Which path do you toss it down?
One.
You toss it down, Ron. Make a fierce check to see how far down it gets.
Do we hear Squirrel talking to the rock?
Yes, you only hear Squirrel's side of the conversation.
So, Mega's like, I think they're going
That was
crazy.
just a 2.
That was just a 2. Squirrel.
Pathetic, bro.
So you rolled a 2?
Yes.
Squirrel, this conversation is not like the conversations you have with your mage. Those are, highbrow, they're educated. You converse about the world and things, and this rock is just getting to you, and you are so frustrated that you begin to break.
I gotta say, you're a bit of a lunkhead. And I was gonna throw you, but I think I'll just keep you, and then I'll take you somewhere different. All right, that's what I'll do. So you're coming with me.
The rest of you notice this change in countenance in Squirrel, and you know that something bad has happened, and you've got to calm her down.
And you know what? I'd probably take your friends too.
Stop
What do you think of that? I'm not going to tell them where they're going. We're all going to go somewhere. Yeah, you'll be scared.
I'm
Probably
just gonna
forever.
wrap
Because
around
Desi,
her
when she'd
with
want
all
to
the
move you,
fluffy
I
fur
won't move you.
and
No,
just
I
try to
won't.
calm her
You'll
down
be
that way.
buried in the ground,
Um,
probably.
Purring.
Well, you're a rock, so I mean,
Is Squirrel holding the rock right now?
Oh, for sure. Just like,
Boop is gonna also head over to where the squirrel is and go, "You're acting a bit nuttier than usual," and just goes, "Achoo!" And that's Boop's way of casting Butterfingers. It's going to try to get
Ooh.
the squirrel to drop the rock while it's being wrapped around with the fluffy cat tail.
Squirrel, the rock slips out of your fingers, and you're mad for a second, but then soft fur and purring, and your heart rate begins to slow. Purring is nice. The fur is soft.
I'll put you up in a tree, and well, trees are nice places. So maybe you can stay here, I guess.
You feel better now.
That rock's a bit of a lunkhead.
Most rocks are. We
It's
don't
like
talk to them for a reason.
You can remove all your points of stress now.
Megan is like off in a bush hiding. Oh, there's no bushes. Megan is hiding behind one of the others. Doesn't it?
Now, let's make an educated guess. Do we think it is this path or this path? Can I look down and see, like, are there things moving down the path, or is it like a static image?
It is just a path in the woods, like you would normally find. It looks right, but they look the same.
Let me go down 5.
All right. Does anyone else join Mr. Biscuit?
Well, I guess we're gonna follow him, right? Yeah.
Well, we're supposed to stick together, he said. Squirrel, are you okay?
I think I'm all right now. I just never want to talk to him again.
Boop is gonna kick the rock into the into the edge of the path. Let's go.
Maggot, do you
Squirrel,
follow?
Nods in approval.
Yeah, Maggot will follow as they realize the others are already moving. It's like, oh yeah. Looks at the ashes that they caused and fluffs their feathers a bit.
All right, as you all make your way through number 5, you find yourself suddenly out of the grove. A brilliant sunset at your back before a small footbridge. On the other side of the bridge is a grand 3-story structure that almost looks like it has been grown rather than built, as it wraps around an ancient tree. The tree stands in the middle of a rushing river which cascades over a waterfall to your right. This is the Oak Shadow Estate, the home of Mr. Biscuit.
Welcome to my home. I'm sure you will be cared for wonderfully by the tenants of this place. And we will work on your recovery and rehabilitation as necessity requires.
This is really nice.
You live here?
Yes, I made it myself.
I think
Whoa.
Desi would love a place like this.
I can't even hold a hammer. This is impressive.
Thank you very much.
There's
I grew
probably
it-
so many things in here.
Yes, I grew it after many, many years of hard work.
I
Shall we
think
go
it's-
inside?
I think it's missing something though.
Oh yes, what is that?
Boop's tongue just like
Yeah.
flails out of his mouth, slobbering.
I say this in the nicest way I can. Put that thing back where it came from, also help me.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's yours, not mine. I get it. Yeah, okay. And just like
thank
kind of slurps his tongue back into his mouth where it belongs.
Wonderful. Thank you. I think we're finally starting to understand each other.
Because of the connection.
It's really incredible.
All right. I'm going to guess what number you're thinking of.
Okay, I'm
Is
ready.
it 7?
Yes.
Just rolls his eyes, keeps walking.
As you go to take a step across the footbridge, a large shadow appears on the side of the structure closest to you. In the rays of the sunset that make their way through the branches of the forest, it looks almost dragon-like. Once again, you hear a deep voice, though this time it doesn't come from within, but in front of you. So my tricks have not put an end to you yet. Never mind, I shall do it myself. As the booming voice gets louder, the shadow gets smaller. Before you is a hare, white fur with a slightly sickly greenish tint to it. This somehow is Adragon the Ruthless.
It seems we found our dinner for this evening.
I don't know. Look at those nasty pointy teeth.
It's the guardian of the cave.
I understand that that the feet of the dead hare is very lucky. I'm
Indeed.
not sure why, but there's supposed to be incredible magical spells involving the divine magic.
And
Yes.
I've heard that birds make quite tasty when roasted over an open fire.
I haven't heard that. No. Have you heard that? No, I don't think
The
so.
same could be said about rabbits.
I think both things are true, honestly.
Maggot like shuttles away from the squirrel as far as possible.
Boop is just like, where did the dragon go? Like, what?
You want to know where the dragon went?
Bless
You,
Summerchild.
Fae, and your tricks. I was once great and mighty and the most clever, ruthless dragon that ever did exist till your Queen Titania did this to me. My beautiful scales, my wings turned into this hair.
Well, this is what she meant. Yes, this is actually quite funny.
I think you should
I
love yourself
will.
in any form you're in.
I
It
will
literally
have
turned
my
into hair.
revenge, and I will begin with each of you, she says as she makes eye contact with all of you.
Like it's covered in hair. Do you get it? It's you just
That's
turned into
very-
a hair.
That's very funny.
How about we start with you, bird? Can you fly? And she's going to cast Conjure Slick underneath you to see if she can make you slide off the edge of the footbridge into the water.
All right.
So-
Quick.
Yes, make a quick check.
Isn't Maggot still currently soaked from the water that I dropped on all of us?
Technically, yes, but this is a pool of oil underneath her on the ground. It's a patch of slippery oil.
To be fair, I also went mad with fire spell. So
Right.
Yeah.
the least,
Yeah.
the least wet of all of us.
No, I'm
The
trying to
others-
get use out of that spell.
Yeah.
No, if you
Um,
hadn't have been soaked, you would have all had to roll quick checks to see if you caught on fire. So it did work.
That is a 4 to me.
Okay, you begin to slide towards the edge of the footbridge, and you're gonna try to flap your little wings, but you are headed off if
This is
no
it,
one
they
can
don't
stop
work.
you.
All right, tail. I wince and whip it back towards Maggot.
All right, I'll let you make a fierce check in lieu of what in D&D would probably be a strength check to see if you can like wrap it around her, keep her from falling off the edge.
Yeah, it was just a fire.
It's just a 4. You managed to get it to her, but it's not quite the lasso that you hoped. All right, so I'll say that someone's got time to make one more try before Maggot goes off the edge.
I mean, can Maggot try and grab the tail?
Yeah.
Yeah, Maggot will, and it's
Make
like
a quick check.
hand or like wing, claw, talons, everything is just like flopping everywhere around because it's full on panic mode. Ooh, that's another 4.
All right. I will say you kind of get a talon on, and it's not quite strong enough to hold you, and you start to like go off the edge. And you know when like a bird is like holding on with one talon really badly and is like, that's you right now. As you begin to go over the edge. Can anyone else think of something?
There is the stick completely like encompassed in the...
Yes, the stick was incinerated in the grove.
Oops.
Oopsie poopsies.
Can I just try to I mean, I also have a tail, so I'm gonna try to aid the squirrel in offering the tail.
All right, make a fierce check.
A curtain of tails.
Fierce?
Yes.
That's a 4.
Oh, now's the 4 rolls. Maggot, try to make one more quick check to see if you can grab it.
I'm gonna take another die. The pro one failed me.
We're just making things worse and wrapping Maggot in the face with our tail.
8. All right, you managed to grab onto Boop's tail. Maggot, I'm gonna say you take a point of stress, and Boop, you take a point of stress. Because Maggot, you were panicking. You were like, you catch it right as you like go over the edge, so you were like holding on, just like.
Ooh. It's like the talon is still in the squirrel tail, and there's like somehow the mouth is in the other, like hanging like awkwardly.
And Boop, you're like, Maggot's my friend. Maggot's my friend. So
yeah, it's full on gore. Just
chomp. Maggot has been saved, but is dangling over the edge, and you still have Adragon the Ruthless standing in front of you, cackling now.
I would like to cough in the hare's direction and just have a bunch of mist pour out of my mouth around the hare.
And cast mist?
Yes.
All right. So for at least a few seconds, you know that Adragon cannot see you.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, should we try and hide?
Oh God, I've gone blind! No!
I would like to try to pounce on him. If I can.
On the hair?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. We need some... I'm switching to Aaron's Boss Music playlist because we need something more...
This is so nice. What a good boss battle.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So you're going to try to pounce. All right, make a quick check.
A quick
This is going to be an opposed quick check.
All right.
Come on. Use the stalking.
Oh, nice. That's a 10.
Oh, she also got a 10.
Wow.
What is your quick modifier?
+1.
Same. All right, one more roll.
All right.
Tiebreaker.
9.
11. So she is able to dart out of the way. You just miss her. All right. She is going to try to kick out at you as you dart by her. So I'm going to make a fierce check and you make a quick check.
Okay. That is a 5.
All right. She got a 9. So you're going to take a point of stress. So basically, since they're not combat rules here, doing different things will build up stress, and we will see who can remove each other from the plane of existence first.
Okay.
All right.
Is the maggot up now from?
Make a fierce check to see if you can pull yourself up.
Yes, my big muscle. Oh hey, yes, that's 9. Uh-huh.
Yes, your panic turns to a little bit of like insane rage as you just like pull yourself up and you're like, okay.
Oh, that hurt. Oh.
It's just still just like oh, Sorry. Thank you. I thank you. Yes, we're busy. Like looks in the mist.
I think they're fighting.
Biscuit actually removes that point of stress because I forgot about mist, which would have made her roll at disadvantage.
Oh,
So
perfect.
she did not manage to kick you in that moment.
Blessed.
Get to keep this fair.
Thank you. I appreciate
for
that.
the hair.
All right, what all are we doing?
Her Royal Majesty, after Maggot gets up off the bridge, goes, "Hey, that wasn't nice," and casts Conjure Slick at the hair.
Nice.
All right.
Yes.
She is going to make a quick check at disadvantage because she cannot see what you are doing. She is surrounded by Oops Mist. Oh, I've never seen a D10 spin so much like that. That was kind of cool. It was just going and going and going and going. Okay. That is an 8. So she makes it to the edge, but somehow her ears like kind of hold on and pull her back.
Squall a poop.
But she is gonna take a point of stress as she starts to careen towards the edge.
Maggot will give one of you the apple, an apple, and be like, "Shoot it at her with the tail. Shoot it.
I'm gonna try.
Golf it."
What do I need to roll here to try to
Make a fierce check.
What skill do I use for golf?
What do I have? That's a 10.
Yes, you are going to lob it. And I will say she can even make an opposing roll. She still have the mist around her. She takes an apple to the face and takes another point of stress.
Is she not closer to the edge?
Just like the tree.
It wasn't quite strong enough to like knock her over the edge. But
Squirrel is
she is
going
going to have like a lump on the forehead.
scamper very quickly to the edge of the oil slick. Oh, all right, we're going all in now, and is gonna rub her paws together really fast, and ignite fire is going to happen. Another little swirls on her fur
into the oil
and into the oil. I've got +1 clever. I probably know how this works.
Oh, for sure.
Bunch of pyros.
We all roll fire. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna see if she can do something fast enough as the oil ignites in fire. Ooh, she cannot. That was a 1 that she rolled, which is below her stress. This is gonna go a little bit faster. She, as you ignite this oil that she is still standing in on a wooden bridge, she starts to cast something in return, but this goes up quickly. The mist from the river cannot help her in this case. She goes, What? I'm a dragon. You're all animals, dirty. The
I'm
animals
kind
I've had
of
to
a
live
dragon.
as an animal. You don't count. You serve others. I serve no one but myself. And she looks down, and the flames are crawling up and eating away at this bridge. No, I am Adrigon the Ruthless. No one can defeat me. Not some little fae sidekicks. This can't be happening. And the next you know, the bridge, you hear cracks and rumbles. So, Squirrel, you were on the bridge. Make a quick check.
I feel like I didn't think this through.
I was like, how are we gonna get on the other side?
That's 8.
8. Yes, you are able to hop back quickly as the bridge begins to crumble and collapse beneath her. As on fire, she is consumed by flame, and then as she hits the water, pops out of existence.
Nice.
That was a clever combo of spells because she was about to summon a freaking horse.
Just a regular horse.
Just a regular horse.
For
I was
small
really
size man.
hoping she would have like over the flames, a horse would have come out and just tried to like trample you all.
I like to imagine it's like summoned a horse. It doesn't do anything. Just like it's there.
There's a horse.
There's a horse there now.
All right. Well,
Okay,
that was some
horse.
clever use of spells because you just defeated a dragon, you guys.
Boop is going to kind of like go like this and take a scale of his out, and then go and walk over to Her Royal Majesty and just kind of like set it down. It's that like glittery and a blobby mess, and goes, "You like," and just kind of like boops his nose onto her pins, like for your adventures, and just like hands it over to her.
Oh, this is the nicest thing anybody's ever given me. Thank you, Boop. It's going to be perfect.
You're welcome. We defeated a dragon.
Yeah.
Well, a bunny dragon, right, guys? But a dragon still.
Desi's never gonna believe this.
Well,
Oh.
I do have to say, with all that teamwork, I do believe you are no longer in need of rehabilitation. You can leave.
I think I'm the only one.
No, you're all cured. You can all leave now.
Wow.
How do we get to the other side and into the house that the bridge burned, right?
Well, I don't know. Goodbye.
Oh,
Ta-ta!
wait just a minute. I
was
still need to
promised
find Her
food.
Majesty some friends. And
Yeah.
you know, we're the people around here, so I
Well,
think I
There
found
were
us.
servants in the house, was said.
I'm sorry. Who promised you there would be food?
You said there were servants and that they would take care of us.
You did say
That's
that.
a bit of an assumption.
No, I mean, on your part, you were the one who said it.
Yes, they would take care of you. Food was not included. You may have a place to stay and somewhere to sleep, but
I mean, I'll take that too. I have an apple.
there you are. You have
And then,
plenty of
like,
apples.
Regretfully, Maggot looks down at it came with a great cost, the genius plan of golfing and the teamwork with Boop, because one of the apples is now also swimming away in the river
Fine.
down there.
I'll be right back. We'll get this sorted. You can come inside. Biscuit will go in and he will get, oh God, what was her name? Give me a second as I pull
You
it
don't
up.
remember your own daughter's name?
Do you know how long ago it's
Wow.
been? Do you
Wow.
know?
It's been like 6 months, at
Yeah.
least.
I will either get Lahari or Namanthra to come out.
Hey, that was some quick note access.
Mm-hmm. And to help these things across the
Are they
bridge.
also cats?
No, they are people.
Oh God!
They're going,
Biscuit, are you going to transform until Donar? So you can stay as
yeah,
Biscuit?
I guess I'll drop it.
And this kitty companion you've been with this whole time suddenly is an Eladrin.
Oh,
The Maggot jumps away.
I'll use plant,
Betrayal!
to switch back into D&D rules. I'll just use plant growth to grow the bridge. Fix that up real quick.
Mm-hmm. Now that Adragon is gone, your forest is obeying you a little better.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to have a talk with them. Somebody's getting fired.
Someone did get fired.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, fired! Woo! Well done.
All right.
Well done.
Come inside, you all. Guess we'll get you set up and comfortable and fed.
Boop immediately goes across and just like uses door magic to let himself in the house.
Also, just wipes a little bit of spit off of his face. Just never gonna fucking come out.
Oh no, once there's glitter somewhere, good
I was
fucking
just say the
luck.
glitter is still
For
on there.
years. For years.
Never. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Congratulations, team. You did
Did
it.
it. We get all the snacks. Best part.
Once again, thank you so much to Iskra, Vix, Eerie, Hannah, and Joom for joining me on this adventure. bringing your best familiar shenanigans.
We were a lot more chaotic than I was expecting, and I enjoyed it.
I loved every minute of it.
That sounds like it's like we're supposed to be like helpers of Biscuit, and really it's just like, oh my god, I did not sign up for 4 more children.
Future me will drop links to our friends' streams into chat right now. Ooh, look at chat.
Ooh.
Those are some good
sparkles.
links.
Promo links. Thank you
Dare
all.
I say it? I would never call any of you an angel. You're all terrible, terrible people.
You know, yeah.
I don't know. I think we're pretty great.
Keep believing
Oh.
that.
Right. So, familiars, say farewell to all of our viewers. Ta-ta, good evening. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, guys. Give me 1 second as I pop this back on again. But that was pretty great. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. Where are all the buttons that I need? Do. I think we're gonna have to figure this out separately because for whatever reason everything is giving me problems. But you know what? That's fine. That's not like anything at all that ever happens. No. Oh wait, there we go. Huzzah! I got it. I did it. Okay. Well, thank you once again to Dreamy and the rest of the familiar gang. You guys were freaking amazing, and I loved the interactions. You mean you're not just a dark void? I mean, I can be a dark void, but I'm usually not a dark void. I was wondering why that little background thing was not working, and I don't know how to mess with it. In any case, next one shot, yes, we are gonna we'll have to do some more familiar problem adventures and episodes. I would love to see some more of Dreamy working, because that would be pretty great. She definitely doesn't do enough. Game of Santos to search for buttons. Oh no. But anyway, once again, thank you to everybody who joined us. Next one shot, Aaron plays 5 familiars at once. Listen, I think we all know, you Vix know what it's like to have to try and have a conversation with yourself. Now try and imagine that times 5. You just want to watch the smoke come out of my ears? Come on now. No, I don't think so. But thank you all once again for hanging out with us tonight. Go check out our friends over at Top Down Tabletop, Bards of New York, Clickety Clackety. I think you're up to the task. Listen, I will play a familiar, but I don't think I can handle 5. That would be a lot. I'll be you know what? We'll pretend I'll bring in Marla or something. I'll be a grung, a baby frog grung. For sure, I'd run that for sure. Yeah, just me and you. We each could take 3 familiars. All right. Anyway, we'll see you on Tuesday here for Game of Santos. Vix, when I should have checked with you beforehand. I don't know if you have any of your games that are coming up. Please post them in here. I think Bards of New York is on Mondays, but go check them out. I will also accept Fanch, Ogan, Fume, Sparrow, Grackle, having a conversation. Wow, that is a lot of things. But yeah, there's Bards of New York. Shout out for... Okay, that's completely okay. Vix, completely okay. I think that's the right one. Maybe. Yes, probably. But we will see you around the Twitchverse, one place or the other. Don't forget to be nice to each other. Stay fey, be brave, and we'll see you next time. Bye!